And we're live.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is fall. It is fall, which means it's championship season time. The Ottawa softball, the West Side, we had our championships last week and a half ago, and now the other team, the other league in the city, the Greater Orleans, the East Side,
yes, sir.
The West Side rivals, they are here having their final game. It is a best of 3 series in this division, in this league. And these two teams split last week. We have Frostbite, the visiting team, the new and up-and-coming young team.
Correct.
And we have the Howlers, the traditional Howlers. They're the seasoned vets of the league.
Correct.
And always a strong team with a lot of very strong players as well. So
with a massive squad. Let's say that too.
a little super team here, right? So it makes it even more exciting to see that there's a group of young lads coming up through the ranks and decided to shut everybody else down. And then on top of that, take this to a third and final game.
And let me just give you a little story about this team.
Okay.
This is a team that we did not know coming into the season. So we put them in our B division, and they literally lost only one game all season, even though they played one game against every A team that we have. They literally only lost one game all season. Then we had a talk with them, asking them if they wanted to take the jump to the A for the playoffs. And here we are, them pushing it to Game 3 into the finals. Storybook writing.
Oh, that's amazing. I'd like to introduce everybody to my partner in crime tonight. My usual suspect commentators weren't able to make it on short notice, but everybody's familiar with Marty the Umpire.
Yes, sir.
Marty the Umpire, also one of the administrators of the Greater Orleans League, so he'd be my equal on the other side of the city. Well-known umpire, well-known player, lots of experience here on the microphone as well. So welcome, Marty.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. And let's be honest, there's a lot of French names on this Frostbite team, and Matt just wanted me to pick up the slack for him. So.
I'm just making this a bilingual broadcast. That's all I'm saying. We're practicing with some more camera angles. Again, every time I get out here, I get to try a little bit more fun. So I got 3 different camera angles I'll be working on. The only problem with having 3 camera angles is my brain capacity to actually switch between them quick enough while I'm doing all the scorekeeping is not necessarily the easiest. So I'll do my best to stay on top of that. You've got the scorebook, so you'll have some stats.
Yes, sir.
And we collectively, between the two of us, we should hopefully be able to put together a decent broadcast here.
I think the show should be somewhat decent, right?
Take a second as Howlers are taking the field as the home team to give a shout out to our sponsors. These broadcasts are brought to you by TKO Jersey Co. TKO Jersey Co. Check them out on Facebook for all your uniform needs. In fact, looking at the Howlers sharp blue jerseys right now, you'll see what TKO has to offer. They got pants, hats, jerseys, socks, bags, coats, hoodies, whatever you could possibly need. Check them out on Facebook, TKO Jersey Co. And don't forget, if you're in the need for some gear, Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods, based out of Carleton Place, a little community outside of Ottawa.
Great spot, yeah.
They owned and operated by local softball players, so you know that you're supporting local and you're supporting the community. Check out Valley Edge Skate Sharpening and Sporting Goods. So who's pitching for the Howlers now? I haven't been out to any of the East games this year.
Howie is the pitcher for the Howlers, ex-pitcher from the Expos. For those of you who don't know, the newly formed Howlers are an amalgamation of the old Expos and the old Howlers put together. Hence why they have a 46-man roster.
I just thought that was, if you're anything like me, you've got that age preference on your side. And when you got an average age of 40 to 45, you generally want to have a few guys on the bench to help you out here. So.
I mean, the Howlers are the only ones with playing with 6 subs today. First at bat, Zach for the Frostbite. Frostbite are a good young ball-playing team, all ball players.
Is it a 1-on-1 count league here?
No.
What are the special rules that might be different from the West?
We play unlimited home runs here, hence it being a big park. We do 6 runs an inning, but that's pretty much it other than the home runs. The pitchers get a courtesy all the time.
Called by right field. It actually splits the 2 fielders. Sliding into 2. Gets him, rings him up at second base. It's a big throw on the ball that got between the 2 fielders. What a massive throw. Umpire right in place to make sure he can throw that hammer out. gets the out call in his eyes and throws the out call out on the diamond. Big out for the Howlers here.
Great positioning there from the second base umpire, Mr. Michael Leaf, to make that call.
And a great throw by
correct. Yeah,
I believe I want to say it was Tryhard in right center field. And so first pitch here to the second batter is ball 1.
Mr. Ryan Wells here.
The ground ball fielded in the deep second base spot. So it wasn't Tryhard that threw the ball. It looks like it was.
Was it Jenks?
Right center field. Who's in right center field? I can't see from here, unfortunately.
I think it's Jenks. Oh, right center.
Well, we got a single off the glove on the second baseman playing deep in the grass. So Ryan Wells reaches.
Well, could be Pat. I think that's Pat over there. Kian up the bat. He's the captain of the team.
Outside, fielded cleanly on the hop at 2. Throw to 2 in time. Will not go to 1 on the angle. Gets that second out.
Great scoop by Chris Revere there.
Chris, another very experienced and very skilled infielder. Definitely a great addition.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a great addition. So it's fly ball off the end of the bat. Fielder's calling it out. Get the grab, and the Howlers are going to get out of the inning with only 1 base runner on. Frostbite didn't look like they had a lot of good connections on that swing, so they're probably just rushing into the swings here, but we'll see what happens when they find their 60s. Again, they are very young and a very strong team.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if showing up an hour and some before the game for BP like the Howlers did will make the difference between showing up 10 minutes before the game like Frostbite did.
BP stands for beer production. This is the Howlers we're talking about.
Correct. I'm pretty sure there's more coolers than ball bags
It's really funny you mentioned that, because when I walked up when I first got here, and I'm like, wow, how many coolers? And I don't mean like personal 6-beer coolers. I mean, how many coolers do you gentlemen have?
Roller coolers.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows and played with Mr. Brent Nolte before knows you need your beverages.
Most of them being non-alcoholic, I assume.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's be responsible here. First 3 batters were the bottom of the first inning for the Howlers. Chris Gervais, Chris Schneier, and then Joel Tugwood.
This has got the 2018 links written all over it.
Yeah. Right. Oh, Mark White on the bump for Frostbite.
Interesting fact about Mark White. He was actually one of the first players on the team that I went to Worlds with for the very first time. I had no idea what kind of production Worlds was.
Really, eh?
And Mark White and the boys asked me to go down with them, and boy, did I get to understand real quick what Worlds is about. It was a great time. Actually, and Glenn Nitschke's playing on the Howlers, and Glenn was on that team as well.
Yeah.
We had a heck of a weekend.
Yeah, right.
That's for sure. I think there was a game we actually didn't make. We may not have made it to the game. We showed up very late, and they were like, yeah, the other team and the umpire are gone. Yeah, it was a good time. We had fun. We didn't have a lot of success.
Is that where the Ottawa reputation started?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Your brother might remember.
Yeah, my brother.
Your brother might remember that.
Mark, predominantly a knuckleball pitcher.
Oh, really?
Will throw a lot of knuckleballs.
Yeah. I always laugh at people who don't play softball and they talk about how like you're throwing it at 4 miles an hour, anybody can hit it. You're like, yes, you absolutely can hit it. Sitting it square, on the other hand, is not always the easiest.
Correct.
Thing, right? So,
yeah. That's probably why I umpire now and not play anymore.
A big hit left field. It's going to go foul, though. I'm not sure if it had enough to clear the fence, but it was definitely deep enough to make it close. That's a big shot to lead off. I guess the unlimited home runs helps you be able to swing away, right? You don't get to use it as a strategy necessarily.
And again, this being, one, if not the biggest softball field in the area or in all of Ottawa, we want to give the freedom to those guys.
Wrong camera angle on the switch, but it was a ground ball to third. and he legged it out. The first base, throw was high. The first baseman jumped off the base, threw the tag down, but I don't think it got in time, or if it missed him, I couldn't quite see. But
I think there was a tag applied, and the ball was dropped on the tag itself.
On the tag? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to be better at doing this. So I knew the fat fingers were going to come into play. So first pitch to Schnarr outside. And it's a deep fly, tailing into left center. Fielder's tracking it. It's over the fence, and it goes off the glove over the fence. He tried to take back the jack and ended up going off the tip of the glove. And they're going to send them as a walk-off. And they're going to race home. So big hit by Schnarr. It looked like it was going to be just over the fence.
Yeah.
And a little bit of help from the fielder, but it was going to be a home run regardless. So all it could have turned into was an out. So I'm not sure who their left center field is. It was a heck of a track on his part.
You'll notice that Frostbite play with the 5 infielders and only 3 outfielders in this massive field. So you do need a lot of speed out there.
It definitely explains how fast he is, because he went from center to right center on the lefty to over into that pull spot. 2-0 now to Joel. And he finds that front corner strike. Now it's a little more front outside strike. So 2-2 now. Called illegal on height. Inside, hard line drive. It's going to get through to the outfield. Slips in the outfield. And Joel's going to take second on it. What a great hard line drive.
It's a great hit. That was a great hit. Old-fashioned Joel right there.
Joel was always known as one of the stronger hitters.
Correct.
Kind of scary off the bat for a lot of infielders.
Yeah.
He didn't tone down with age either, so a lot of power off his bat. Next up, the legacy.
Mr. Derek Mouchette.
Hits a ground ball splitting the short and 5-man. It's going to move runners to the corners. Time called. Still not out here. You said it's a 6-run?
6-run
Mercy?
Correct.
Yeah.
Jason Campbell at the dish now.
Who?
Also known as Try Hard.
That's better. It's like, who's Jason Campbell? Great pitch. Lays off of it. Perfect strike in the front of the plate. Fouls that
Inside
one.
Inside out.
I was watching that pitch coming out. If you don't know, we're directly behind the plate. We're in the trees a little bit.
Yep.
And you didn't see any movement on that.
No.
That was wild. You were talking about his knuckleball. Literally, you could see the laces the whole way in.
Yeah. Great pitch by Mark there.
Goes off. It goes jumping 5-man. Goes off his glove up top. They're going to score Joel from third. They're moving Derek to the other corner. And they're going to trade places, putting one more on the board. It was a great hard line drive by Tryhard. The 5-man made a jump on it. He's a very tall guy, and he made that jump, but it still went off the top of the glove.
A couple plays now being just off the gloves of Frostbite. Maybe they'll find...
And a fly ball into right center field, splits the 2 fielders. They're going to score one more, and they're going to put runners on 2 and 3. So now the Mercy run on 2.
Great hit by Howie there, their pitcher.
You have a 2-out courtesy at all times, or just for with pads, or what's the
pitchers get courtesy at all times here.
So even with 0 out, the pitcher
Correct.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Line drive, perfect line drive over the infield.
And there's the 6th run right there.
And they're going to send the courtesy runner in for 6.
Simple ball hit, small ball by the Howlers in the bottom of the 1st there.
That there is a good start for the Howlers. Frostbite, again, a lot of youth and a lot of power. They're not going to let that go. So we're going to wait and see what they can come up to here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Good crowd for tonight's game, too. If you're not doing anything and watching this, you're close to the East End, feel free to come by. A lot of beverages to be had here. Great crowd. Beautiful evening, isn't it, too, Maddie?
This is wonderful, actually. We have had a pretty great fall so far.
Yep.
Only complaint I'd say we have here is that it's been dry.
Yes, correct, yeah. Braden up to bat here.
Braden with a beautiful line drive into right center field. Tryhard playing really deep at second base, and he makes that play. Tryhard's got the arm to do that. And if they're going to hit those lines, those are unstoppable lines if he was playing on the dirt.
Correct, yep. Tryhard being the smart player that he is, playing a little deeper into the grass there, taking that hit away.
Saw it a lot at the Canadian Championships, actually. They were all the guys playing the grass, and I didn't really understand the concept. Like, we don't need to get double plays. We'll just get the out of 2 every time.
Just a single out.
I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
One out is better than none, right?
Yep.
Iveric Leclerc, another brother, up the bat here.
Hard ground ball
Great
inside
shot.
the baseline. I don't think the third baseman had a chance to move on that missile. That was a hell of a hit.
Right by Rhino there. Like you said, Rhino didn't blink before the ball even passed him.
Yeah, that was a massive hit.
We'll get the Frostbite start in a little bit.
Mhm.
It was Riley up the bat now.
Swinging at the first pitch. They're going to hit into left center field. Howler's playing with that with the 4 outfielders, and they have that ground covered clean. They're not even going to tag on it. It's a 2-away.
I wouldn't want to tag on that arm either. Mr. Chris Snare playing out there.
You got to be comfortably quick to make to get those. I mean, almost every fielder on both teams is going to have the option to get
100%. Yeah.
You might be able to. You might get lucky with the cross, like a left field, right field hit to second or third, just sheer distance.
Yes.
But for the most part, most fielders are going to get the base close to them.
Known in the Ottawa softball world, Mr. Zach Pugsley up the bat came to the East End, play some ball here.
Zach with a beautiful ground ball, splitting third and short. We're going to send the runner from 2, and Frostbite now on the board.
Great small ball too there by Frostbite, just trying to get that score in.
It's a good hard hit by Zach.
Here's Max up the bat now. Let's see if Frostbite can keep this going, or if the Howlers are going to get a ground ball.
Great line drive up the middle, and a diving shortstop. Holy jeez, what a hell of a play. That line drive went right over top of the pitcher. He did not have a chance to get a glove off, but Christian diving literally catches the ball in the air behind second base.
Can of corn for Mr. Chris Hervé. He doesn't go too many games in a row without making stellar plays like that.
Jesus.
How goes it?
Bottom 4 here for the Howlers, starting the bottom of the second.
So it's going to be a fly ball into right center field. Center fielder's over, makes the grab clean comfortably. 1 away to lead off the inning.
Robbie got a little under the ball there, couldn't get it down fast enough. Picked up by Ryan Wells for the first out. Here's Mr. Glenn Nitchkich.
Glenn, one of the original Lizards from the West End. and now a Howler in the East End. He would have had to choose had it been the Wizards made the finals, but the Wizards didn't. The Reds ended up winning the West League, so no conflict necessary now. Called illegal. Hits the plate, but it qualifies a ball. Going to go great line over top of the infield onto the left side.
That's Glenn's bread and butter right there.
He's going to round one, but he's going to hold himself there.
Vintage Glenn right there. There's Patty up the bat, the right center fielder from earlier.
Still not sure if it was him or Jenks that made that throw, but that throw was impressive. It's going to go off the inside, right off the taper. Diving, makes the grab. Glenn way off, gets the double play. What a hell of a play.
What a
And an
play.
answer to Gervais' dive behind second. A diving outfield grab, full-blown Superman, gets the ball probably an inch off the ground, stands up, gasses Glenn out at first base. Holy
The
bleep.
land that was covered
Wow.
for that play was incredible.
I don't know what to say about this. This has been 2 innings ended on 2 amazing plays.
Yep.
Jeez. You know, Josh, while we appreciate the compliments, you should be talking about the greatest plays in Ottawa softball's East and West season right here.
But yes, Josh, thank you for the acknowledgement. But yes. Bottom 3 here for Frostbite. Mark, their pitcher, Mark White, leading it off for them. Let's see if he can get his team going after that fantastic play to finish the second inning.
1 ball and 1 strike now to Mark. With a great shot into right center field.
Right at Patty.
Pat gets the grab. Looked like he might have snow coned it a bit or even a little bit of a juggle bob, but he kept on to that, kept that control, and put 1 out on the board.
Proved why we always say use 2 hands, folks. He had to use both to keep a hold of that ball. Another Zach here up the bat. Bottom 2 here for Frostbite.
Takes first pitch, ball 1. He goes off field with it into the Howlers bench. 1-1. So it's going to go off field. It's going to stay within fair territory. A heck of a throw by Jenks right to the base. Gets just underneath, but they're going to hold him. And time called. So 1 out, 1 on here. Frostbite looking like they want to battle a bit.
Bottom top here. Justin up the bat. Justin was an excellent ball player too back in his day. Say that like that was a long time ago.
They've got at least 20 years. Or we've got at least 20 years on them. You're like, back in his day, he was 7.
It's funny to see how the ball players make the transition to softball.
So 2-1 now to Justin. Outside pitch. He's going to lay off of it. 3-1.
The game is early, but I do find this is a pivotal moment in this game already.
Inside pitch. Takes it for a strike. Fills up the count. I like the patience. It shows that he wants to be a team player and not take ugly pitches, but now it's a little do or die for both pitcher and he's going to ground ball, and it's going to foul it. I think he was kind of half waiting for the illegal call. It was like right on the cusp of height. And when he didn't get the call, he decided to change up his swing and make the effort for it. I don't know if it would have hit, but...
better an umpire behind the plate, too. So Mr. Stu Bowden out there.
For sure. And again, what the batter wants versus what the batter gets is completely different. So, called strike.
Top shop here for Frostbite. Zach had that first hit, who was also thrown out at second base in the top of the first inning. By that throw by either Pat or Jenks.
Yeah, I'm still not sure. I wasn't paying attention to them close enough on the first play of the game. And it's a big shot into the left center gap. Left fielder's going over, makes the grab, gets the third out. So there we go, heading into the bottom of the 3, still 6-1. 6 put up in the first inning by the Howlers, 1 put up in the second inning. We'll see what if the Howlers are going to try and take away with this now or run away with the game here. So. So Josh wants to know if it's a one-win situation here or a double dip if needed.
Well, this being game 3, this is a best of 3 series. Both won a game each last week. So this is the decider. This is the finals. This is for all the marbles.
The first toss called no pitch. Just everybody getting ready in the box. The umpire's hand was up. So still 0-0 count here. Now there's a strike.
Jenks up to bat for Howlers. Bottom top here. So Jenks, then Chris Gervais, and then Mr. Schneer.
Takes that one inside. 1-1. Jenks going off field. Little twist out of the box. Throw to one in time. 1 away. Natural pick and throw by the third baseman. So back to the top of the order here. Gervais up.
Yes, sir.
And the ground ball inside the baseline. Third baseman tries to get it on the backhand. They won't. He's gonna make the run to 2. It's not gonna get there in time. Showing off the speed, getting into second base clean. It was again a hard ground ball, hard off the bat,
and hard out of the box too, right? Again, this is the finals. You lay it all on the ground here.
You're going to take advantage of every extra base.
100%. 100%.
Schneer with a massive shot in the right center field. Fielder's backing up. And into the trees for another home run. It's 2 home runs now for Schneer and 2 more runs on the board for the Howlers.
Better contact on this one, I find, from Schneer. First one was a little spinny. Thought he missed it a little bit. The experience of the Howlers really coming through right now already in the bottom of the 3rd.
Also, I think the consistency of big sticks makes a huge difference.
100%.
Right? 2 home runs. That's 4 of their 8 runs right there. 2 strikes now to Joel. And he goes off field. Left fielder's there. Goes off the fence. He was kind of coming into position, and he was just a few feet off the fence and went just over top of him, but perfect distance to not let it go over the fence, and he just fielded it clean on a turn.
I have never seen Joel Tugwood hit to the left part of the diamond like that. First courtesy being used by the Howlers right now.
That's right, because the last time he ran it was for the pitchers. So.
Correct.
So next up, captain of the team, Derek. Derek with a big shot, high fly into left field.
Hicks standing right under it. Missed it. Misplays it.
I didn't see. I thought he made it.
Yeah, looked like it, but he literally just missed it.
Under the tag. Throw home. Off the plate. Howlers with aggressive base running and both way too close for comfort, but manages to get a run in. 9-1 here now. the farthest possible away, what did you think of those two plays?
I mean, the catch should have been caught to begin with.
Sure.
After that, I mean, close play at 2. Umpire again was right there to make the call. Rushed a little bit for the throw home, but being up as much as they are, I think it was their play to try and rush and.
Yep. They also only one out, so if they lose one,
correct.
If they get one out, it's not the worst thing in the world. But 2 close plays, I would argue that both were safe. I think the one at home was definitely closer than the one at second.
Correct.
From my view, anyways.
Correct.
And my view is almost the same as the camera's view, just a little lower.
Captain Derek Moosh there, injured on that slide into second base, being replaced by another veteran player that came from the Expos.
Are they subbing him in? He hasn't hit yet, right?
No, he hasn't hit yet.
So this will be a substitution, I assume?
I'm assuming. Perfect, thank you.
So it is a full substitution. Putting in Bosco. Fun Bosco on second base. Again, Bosco, another very seasoned player, well known in the Orleans community.
Oh, yes.
Bounce first into the plate. Tryhard's going to take that one, ball 1. It was up the middle. Where is it? He's going to leg it out to 1, and time called.
I don't know where that hit him. I don't know if he got his glove there, or I don't know if it got him in the leg. Looks like he protected himself just in time.
Yeah, he's showing off his glove, saying that he got the glove. That's good. Never want to see a pitcher get hurt.
No. I mean, we're all a friendly league here. We all love each other, right?
Winning matters, but not at the expense of other human beings. This one's going to be a fly, infield fly to the pitcher, and called infield fly by the umpire, and grab made. If you'd have dropped that ball, what's the scenario that could have happened?
Well, I mean, it was called an infield fly, so the runner is out to begin with. The batter, sorry. The batter is out. And then the runners do have the choice to move on that drop ball or not.
Ground ball does not hop. That was very strange. Did not hop. He got his glove almost the way down, and it just manages to sneak underneath. They're going to keep runners at the corners and another run on the board. I think people, going back to the infield fly, I think people often forget that
you're free to move.
You're free to move. Only the batter is out.
Yeah.
If that ball remains fair, if it hits the ground and remains fair, you're free to go.
100%.
You shouldn't.
No.
You probably shouldn't, but you could, in theory.
What if you catch the other team napping?
That's right. Big, massive call, Robbie. But that doesn't look like it's staying fair. Out of play. We had I saw it on the weekend. I want to say it was in co-ed in Canada, where someone actually tagged up on a caught by a catcher.
No way.
And the catcher had it wasn't like an inexperienced player. The catcher just caught it and just assumed, we're all experienced. Nobody would run on the catcher, and they did. They ended up sneaking. I was so shocked. It was impressive. No, I think it was actually on men's on Saturday night.
Okay.
The deep fly to left center this time. Does it have enough to go? Center fielder's there, makes the grab, gets out of the inning. 4 runs on the board for the Howlers. 10-1 now, heading in to the top of the 4th. Pace here, and Marty's going to take over commentating for a moment.
Sure.
And we're going to mic up our umpire.
Yeah, I like it.
Just going to mute him while I set him up.
So we've actually got our
Stuart Bowden here
head
on the
umpire
plate.
here, Stu, on the mic. So whatever you hear will be coming from him.
Keep in mind that you guys won't be able to hear each other, so you might be talking at the same time.
So Ryan Wells up the bat here. for Frostbite, starting it off. Ryan Wells, their center fielder. For those of you who know the Weeds, the team from the Marionville, St. Albert region.
Ryan is a core one is below 6 or above 12, and still batter has the option to hit it.
Jeez.
Tries to go oppo.
He hit that one 3 fields over on a missile.
What?
2-1 count here.
Ball. 3 balls. 1 strike.
Third ball. He takes the walk.
Give it to the pitcher in the bat when there's something that's going to happen.
Jan, the
3
team
balls
captain up the bat, needs to redeem himself.
Or if a ball in
Actually, no, he
case
actually got a hit the first time. So let's get the ball going here.
What?
Make a game out of this. Ball in from the 3-field over ball that was
the
hit
play ball gets thrown in.
Actually, there was one loss of first foul ball out there. It's like with the flashlight, like, nah, I can't find it.
Not worth the $7. I think it's actually more than that. I think the softball costs about
Yeah, no,
$9.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, we'll take that.
$9, yeah.
So there's a little cut in the ball here, so we're just going to take that out of play so the pitcher can't do any funny with it. Yeah. 0-0.
What you're hearing is live plate action from
What?
Mr. Stu Bowden and the hitters and the catcher.
Yep.
Kian taking ball 1.
Whoa,
Hard hit by Kian.
Didn't have enough though.
Tracked down by Mr. Chris Schneer.
I thought off the bat that was going to be gone.
That was a hard hit.
1 out, yes.
Spin on it and just tailed it down.
Just well read by
At this
the
level, we
seasoned
normally don't
veteran
give the
out
number
in
of
left
outs
center.
unless the players ask for it. Partner and I will check, make sure we get the number of
Xavier Leclerc up the bat. Also a power hitter. The Weeds do need to get something happening going. Hard line shot, Oppo. Picked up clean by Jenks, which holds the runner at third. Runners at both corners
on
here
the
for
line.
Frostbite.
fair ball, but I don't say anything. I'll just point. So the players hear anything, they know it's a foul
A
ball.
smart hit too to get the batter or the previous runner from first to third. Call that small ball, ladies and gentlemen. Braden up the bat. Lazy ground ball, tag, and double play.
Missed him on the
Oh,
tag.
did he miss him? Oh, I thought he
Said
got
no
him.
tag.
No tag,
First
said
for 2
Mr.
outs
Michael Leaf
and a run
out
scored.
there. And there's a run scored for Frostbite. Xavier up to second base, 2 outs. Xavier up the bat. Xavier is the one who hit that line drive over third base in the second inning. Goes opposite field. Does it stay in? Just foul, as you heard
To give you the one without
from the
the
other microphone, Mr. Stu Bowden called. Let's see if
2
he can
strikes!
get something going.
What?
Keep something going for Frostbite here with 1 man on second base.
Ball.
A little bit off the bat. Jenks under it, makes the out. 1 in scored here for Frostbite to make it a 10-2 game going into the bottom of the 4th.
Thank you so much, Stu. Yep.
No swearing.
I'd hope the umpire's not swearing. So still a big lead for the Howlers right now, but and coming up they have the Hammers, so they've got 3 more at bats. I guess 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 more at bats. Unless they're winning in the 7th, which case still 3 more at
Correct,
bats.
correct.
So Frostbite's really going to need to put a few up there. Looks like the coach for Frostbite's going out and having a conversation with the umpire.
Bottom three here for the Howlers, Glenn, Pat, and Jenks.
The first pitch strike. Coming in hot. Mark not messing around. Want to get that count in his favor right away. It's going to be a lazy fly into right center field. Center fielder gets their easy, clean, natural grab, one away. As an outfielder, it's always nice to be able to do the half trot in where you just comfortably get underneath it. And looked like he was really far away from it, but he's freaking fast. What'd you say his name was? Sorry, I don't know any of these guys.
Ryan Wells.
Yeah, wow, freaking fast.
Ryan Wells.
Same thing, a little deeper and right to Wells.
Yeah.
Same thing, nice smooth grab for two away.
Again, this being a big field like it is, you need 3 really fast outfielders if you're going to play a 5-man infield. And Frostbite do have 3 extremely fast outfielders.
So Jenks playing a heck of a game in right field. Goes off on it, underneath the glove at third base. They're going to hold him there.
Mr. Pugsley missed that one.
He threw his glove down, got a good bit of leather on it.
Yep.
Stopped it-ish. It only went about a foot underneath it on the hard bounce, but
it's going down as an E5 in my book.
For those keeping stats at home.
Right.
Although it is softball, no one keeps stats. Or you shouldn't. That's going to go out of play deep and high. Jenks went very far on that one.
Jenks, a fast runner for
his age. God, I love you, Jenks. When you're watching this at home, just know we love you.
We all love you, Jenks. So top of the lineup here for the Howlers. Very dangerous top of the lineup. Top 4 have not recorded an out, or top 5, sorry, have not recorded an out yet today. And this being their 3rd round at bat.
Damn. Goes off into right center field.
Kian under it. And makes the
Gets
grab.
the grab, 3 away. So they're going to hold them to 8. Again, that's what they had to do here.
Hello, sir. Are you doing game changers? Oh.
Again, Frostbite, all the tools in the toolbox here to put some more runs up. They're just going to have to be a little patient and swing at their pitch here.
And they need to. They need to start making a move here. This being the top of the 5th inning, and the score being 10-2. They need to make something happen before the game gets out of hand for them. Riley up to bat here, top of the 5th. Riley flew out center field, his first at bat.
Called by multiple people out on the left side, get the out.
Glenn and Schneer having a conversation on who was going to pick up the ball there.
I don't know if it was a conversation or an argument at that point. Yeah, I think that's kind of been the way the Frostbite's been hitting so far this game. It's just been a lot of fly balls, and they haven't been able to get those lines clean. And when they do, the Howlers are all over them.
Bugsley up the bat here. One of their seasoned vets needs to get the game going here for them.
Called illegal on the height. It's a deep fly ball. Is it going to have enough to go? Glenn calls it. Makes the sliding grab 2 away. Again, it's the height, I think, on the swings. Those pitches, if they're not going to go over the fence, they're probably going to get caught on a 4-man outfield.
Oh, correct. Yeah, especially if you're hitting to that left side.
They have to transfer their power onto a more ground ball and line drive format.
Correct.
Yeah.
At least give themselves a chance to get on base. Max up the bat here, lined.
Takes the strike.
The line drive that Mr. Gervais picked up in the second inning. Oh, great base hit.
Goes over top of the infield clean. They're going to get him in 2. Does not overrun the base. He holds up 2. And time called. 2-out double.
Mark White up the bat here, trying to help his own cause here. See if he can fire up his team.
The old help your cause coming into play, right? So I'd argue that Mark's probably got the most experience on this team. He's been around a long time. He's been in this league for...
It would be a great argument. And
one of the most senior guys.
Oh yeah, one of the most senior guys in the league.
Yep.
Mark wearing his vintage Expos jersey.
Goes off field. It's going out of play. They're going to call the fielder off of it. Don't go near the fence. Time called.
No fence there, and Jenks was running full tilt. It's a hard body to stop, so he just kept on running.
Because of his age.
Because of his age.
Correct, his age.
His age, yes. Again, Jenks, when you're listening to this later, we love you.
Called illegal. Again, the Howlers pitcher, I was going to say the Expos pitcher, the Howlers pitcher getting a little comfortable with the high pitches, and it's working against the Frostbite team, but now he's flirting in the ump. He's giving him a little more calls here, so.
I mean, it would be the play, them being, baseball hitters. You want to get that ball high for them that they're not used to it.
Also creates the scenario where they're swinging up in the air, and 300 plus feet's a hard hit to get, and that's easy out at 290, right? So again, going off field, Jenks there, puts his hand up, makes the grab, gets the out, 3 away. Frostbite with another scoreless inning here. Again, they're gonna have to really turn it around. They'll have 2 more at bats now.
This is not the Frostbite team that we faced in the semis, because we faced them in the semis and they just out-hit us. Again, our bats were really cold, but they ended up scoring, I think it was a total of 32 runs in 2 games against us, which knocked us that being the Brew Jays.
What the Brew Jays?
Yeah, what the Brew Jays. I love the Brew Jays is what's written in the back of the Howlers jerseys.
Yep. We'll get a close-up of that later on.
Well, let's see if the Howlers can pull away here.
This league has an unlimited 7th.
Correct.
Does it have anything in the 6th or just a standard 6 runs?
Standard 6 runs in
so
6th. Yep.
They can get another 6 here, and Frostbite can also get another 6. Now, if Frostbite shuts them down, puts up 6 themselves, a 10-8 game is a whole different ball game. Yeah. Again, especially with their energy, their youth, they can bring this within 2 runs. This is going to be way more dangerous 7th inning.
Yep. But again, you're coming into the core of hitters on the Howlers with Schneer, Tugwood, and Bosco will have his first at bat. Him coming in for Moosh.
Well,
and then
I mean,
Schneier.
that's
walking apart.
something. That's yeah. Okay, there's one more on the board. Schneier with a massive hit. That was a no doubt off the bat. Nobody was shocked to hear that was going to be a home run.
Schneier just flexing there.
Well, if you don't flex, it doesn't count. That's,
Right.
that's always been my policy. Next up is Joel. Inside pitch, and he's going to do the same thing. Is he going to stay in, though? Camp to the fence, makes the grab. One away.
What's the score?
11-2.
So one away here.
I know people on both sides.
Bosco getting his
Bosco getting his first at bat here.
Never come and watch the men play. Wow. Like, we're in the beer league.
So, Bosco up, goes off. No, right up the middle. A diving five-man. Fun Bosco up to his fun tricks. That's his first at-bat of the game. He replaced Mouchette
Correct. Got
after
injured.
Mouchette's last at-bat on the slide into second base. One in, one on, one out.
Try hard up the bat here. Again, try hard. 2 for 2 so far.
That one's going to be a shallow fly, even if it is 8 million miles in the air. Second baseman camping, turns awkwardly, gets the out on the force at 2. Someone was going to be in trouble on that play.
Those are always the toughest to judge.
Yep. Well, as the runner, you really don't have much of a chance,
No.
right? You got to go halfway. He catches it, you're gassed. You don't go halfway, and he drops it, and you're gassed.
Exactly.
You just got to pray that Tryhard runs that out to first, which he did. So there's only going to get out of there with one out, right? So sometimes you get those guys who hit the ball and they just get so disappointed that they
Exactly.
don't hit run,
Yeah.
and then you get twisted off like that. And that's a deep fly ball into right side. Right fielder's backing up at the fence. It's gone.
Oh, no. Ground rule
No,
double.
ground rule double. Okay, that's going to put runners on 2 and 3 then.
Howie's showing off his power there, pull side.
Yeah.
Rhino up. Rhino, another seasoned vet.
They're calling him on the pull side.
Rhino, typically a full pull hitter. Very hard. Pull
Sure,
hitter.
not if you throw him a foot offside, though. You throw him out like that, he's probably going to come right back up the middle. And he does it. He chips it over the infield. Center field comes up. It's a throw home. Nah, it's going to hold. Now runner only one's going to score on that. What a heck of a throw. They courtesy Gervais onto the base, too. He wasn't going to take that risk. So runners now on the corners. Another run on the board. 12-2 with 2 out.
Robbie up to bat. Robbie was flied out twice to center field so far.
And this one here is going to be shallow. And it's called by right field. And the out is made. 3 away. So top 6, 12-2. Frostbite has 2 innings to hit, and they're down 2 innings worth of runs. This is where it's all going to make a difference now. You can't. You don't want to go down into the 7th down this many.
No.
You need to chip away here.
Sorry, bottom 2 here for Frostbite. Zach up the bat right now.
Fouls it back. Oh, you can hear the Howlers calling in right field. They're pulling the right fielder in. They think he's going to be going the inside out. Soft shot. Pitches it outside to get that, and it's short for a ball. Same thing. Throw him on that short corner, trying to get that pitch. Trying to get that inside out to Jenks. High inside, takes it for ball 4, and they're going to lead off with the walk. That's probably the best case scenario right now. You need base runners to win games. You need base runners to put up points, and they're down a hefty amount of points right now.
Especially the bottom of the lineup. I mean, the bottom of the lineup, their job is to get on base and set them up for the top. There's Justin up.
Justin with a ground ball. Off the glove at third. Not going to get to second in time. And they're going to put runners on 1 and 2 on that one.
Going up to the top here. This might be the inning that Frostbite needs.
That's it. 2-1 with none out is probably, I think, probably their best start so far.
100%. Yeah, with the top coming up. Yep.
So same thing. I wondered, like, they showed up at game time. They probably came into the game a little cold. And like, maybe they're just going to find their feet now. And that would be an exciting ball game. Top of the order with 2 on.
Zach up the bat here. Zach's 1 and 1 so far. With a single who got thrown out at 2 in the first inning, and then a fly to Glenn in the third. Mad throw by the catcher back to his pitcher. Catcher's got 1 job, guys.
I disagree. He got 3 jobs. But sometimes it's fun to throw it away just to shake them off, especially if they're throwing a lot of balls.
Yep.
Shake them up.
I agree.
Get them off their foot. There it is. See, you throw it off. Sometimes it changes up some goodness.
Prove me wrong, Matty.
That's it. That's
Prove
it.
me wrong once more.
I'll take shit luck all day. He comes back with 2 strikes now. Full count to top of the order, Zach. Goes outside and fouls it out.
He bit.
He bit on the outside pitch. Pretty upset as he's leaving the field. I think he wanted a little more on that one.
Here are the 3 batters that can really do some damage here for Frostbite, which they need. Ryan Wells up the bat here.
Ryan with that heck of a dive for that catch
Hell of
and
a
the
play,
gas out at first. Yes.
Yeah. Brings lots of speed to this team and lots of power, too, for a small guy.
That's some questionable power. He's got all of that. He wasn't sure that it went over. You can see the way he was trotting. That thing went 400 feet high, but only 301 feet far. But that puts 3 more on the board now.
Which they needed.
12-5. They're only down 7 now, with only 1 out. They have 5 outs and down 7 runs. The unlimited home runs could make a huge difference here. And you said there's a lot of power in their 2, 3, 4, and up is their 3 hitter.
Yep. Kian, who's their captain. Kian's 1 for 1 right now, with a single in the first and a fly out to center field in the 4th.
Takes the first pitch comfortably for a strike. It's going to drive that one. It's going over. It's coming up. I can't see, though.
Glenn just misplaced it. Or misplayed it, sorry.
That's
Excuse
right.
my French.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, he got turned around a little bit, and he went back to his glove side. Just
Backhand glove side. That makes sense. Yep. There's a lot of darkness out in left field as well. It seems to be like a lot of shade where the lights just aren't hitting, so it's easy to get twisted up there. Let's go to put another runner on. 1 out, no force.
Xavier up to bat here, also 1 for 1. Xavier with a ton of power as well.
Pitch, called strike. Landed clean on the board. Inside for ball. 1-1 now. So called illegal, 2-1. Again, flirting with those heights, right? And Stu, the experience, knows his limit and calls it when he needs to. And ball 4, walking 2 more on.
Not a bad play to walk a player like that with first base open. Braden up the bat now. Braden also 1 for 1.
Oh, Braden Beat representing the inning mercy run. And he'll hit a ground ball that gets underneath Triard's glove. They're going to score at least 1 on this. And it gets bumbled in the field. They're going to send him home on a close play that throws home off the plate. And they're going to put 2 more on the board. A beautiful hit by Braden. Moves him to second. He stays there comfortably. And he is now representing the mercy run with only 1 out.
Rushed play a little bit there, and Gervais threw it. It was a great throw, just a little bit offline, which took Robbie right off the plate.
Yeah, I think it started as a rush too. Like he looked like he was pulling his glove up to come up with the throw before he actually got it comfortably stopped, and that's what caused the fumble.
Yep.
Then the throw to second, the blind turn throw home, just one of those like in a hurry to get the out plays.
And
right?
again, just Frostbite using their speed that they're known for.
So now 6th and mercy run on 2 with only 1 out. That's a great comeback. They're within 5 runs now.
The hiccup, who's 1 for 1 or 1 for 2, with that line drive over third base in the second inning and fly it out in the 4th. Needs to get a hit here. Frostbite does need this 6th mercy.
And it's going to put it deep into left center field. On the glove side, they're going to send the runner. They're going to let him have the base. So ball taking left center field to his glove side. It's hard to come around, make that twist turn, spinning throw. So he opts not to do it, gives him the base with 2 out. So now this mercy run is on 6. A single will end this inning or an out. This is kind of one of those do or die hits right here.
Riley's due here. He's 0 for 2 today. He needs to find that hit for his team.
And gets the single and ends the inning. 12-8 now. Howlers over Frostbite.
We have a game going on, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
Told you it was one I didn't tell you, but I was alluding to the idea that they're only going to wake up in the 5th. That's the inexperience. The old guys know they have to show up, and the old guys know they have to stretch first thing in the morning. So leading off, Glenn Nitschke takes first pitch strike.
Glenn 1 for 2 today.
Puts one underneath the diving shortstop and third base. He's going to lead it off with a single.
Yes, sir.
So another substitution here. Taking Darryl and putting him in. His first at bat of the game. It hits a beautiful line into left field. It's going to take it on the 1-hop makes the safe play on it. Looked like he could have maybe got there if he'd considered sliding or laying out, but at this point, I think it's probably smarter not to miss that ball.
When balls are hitting the corner like that, it's tough for a player to decide if he's going to slide or not, because if he slides, commits, the ball gets past you,
there's no one picking it up.
You're giving a lot of bases up,
yeah.
right? So
now you still have infield fly. You still have forces on all 3 bases. So you have a little more option here.
Jenks up the bat here. Jenks 1 for 2 today.
So he flip to 2, gets the out of 2, but his wheels get him safely to 1. Runner's now in the corner with 1 out. Top of the order, Gervais up.
Gervais 2 for 3 today with a single and a double. Hitting the ball very hard today, though.
And that is a beautiful line over third base. No one tall enough to jump for that one. And they're gonna move the runners on to second and third, taking off that force, putting 1 more on the board, 13-8. I figured they'd be playing Jenks safely, but the same thing, they want to take that lead back and take that big jump back, right? So, so Schnarr has how many home runs today?
3.
3.
He's 3 for 3, 3 home runs.
It's going to be a line drive. Caught at second. Neither runner leaving the base. Huge grab and a big out for the guy who's got 3 home runs on the day. That's a massive
huge out. 2-away here. Tugwood up the bat.
They're going to walk Tugwood, it looks like. They're going to make the smart play on this one.
Yep.
While he does have a ton of home run power, he's not necessarily it's not necessarily a bad idea to walk him for the simple sake that you want to force all around.
Exactly.
A miss hit, a bloop hit, anything like that could happen.
It is the play to make, in my opinion. Especially when you're looking for that third out.
Yep. And they're going to courtesy him right away. Is that the third courtesy? I wonder. I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
So that'd be their final. There's only 3 in the league.
Correct.
So they're out of courtesies now. Runners on 1, 2, and 3. Force all the way around.
For Mr. Bosco. Bosco 1 for 1. Great single in his single at bat that he had.
Goes up the middle on a perfect over the infield hit. They're going to score 1. They're going to send Gervais. They're going to score 2. Throws onto the infield. They're going to hold the runners on the corners. And 2 more up on the board. So Howlers taking that 7-run lead now. Getting out of that inning territory, right?
Yep.
You're comfortable scoring 6. Sometimes it's a little harder to score 7.
100%. Just applying more pressure on Frostbite in the top of the 7th there.
So try hard up. Again, a ton of power.
And again, Tryhard hasn't recorded an out yet.
1-1. It's going to go deep into left center field. Does it have enough to go? They're at the fence. It's not even going to be questioned by the fielder. 3-run shot by Tryhard. 4, 5, and 6. So 18-8 here, heading into the top of the 7th inning. So Howlers with a heck of an answer. Frostbite showing off some of their energy, and Howlers answering right back. Putting that old man oomph. The old man oomph.
And Frostbite's going to have to dig deep with their bottom 5 coming up the bat here. Zach up the bat here, Pugsley. Looks like he's one for 2 today. The single and a fly out to Glenn.
Takes a front corner strike right off the bat.
Zach, being one of the leaders on the team, is going to have to do something.
And he hits a great line, but it's not going to stay within play. So that's a 2-strike start for Zach. Giving Howie all the luxury.
All the height he's going to want.
That's right, yeah. It's important when you get up in the count to play around a little bit. You don't want to just throw the meatballs to them, right? So now
of course not.
With 2 strikes, you have to protect the plate, so you have to swing at junk, and you might hit shitty ground balls, and that's kind of the goal on it, right? So he used to laugh when 1-1 count, Josias used to always get one, and then he would throw the 3-foot speed pitch in, hoping that he'd catch his swing, even though it's illegal. Always got a kick out of that. He's going to go deep into right center field. Fielder's backing up, makes the grab comfortably, 1 away here in the top of the 7th inning.
Funny you say that. This weekend he was pitching in the B circuit, and I was at the plate when he was pitching, and the umpires couldn't believe how fast I was calling his illegals because I knew it was coming when he was up 2 strikes to 1.
I didn't know this was orthodox pitching. Max up to bat now.
Max 1-1 with a double in the 5th, or the 5th.
Called illegal on height. See the arm out by the umpire. Gives him a beauty pitch in response. Hits a clean line drive into right field. He's going to look like he's stretching too, but a big turn, and he'll throw that in. I've always been a fan of the big turn, just like he just made. When you round that base hard, knowing that they're not getting the ball to you or near you, you have the luxury of a few extra steps. Sometimes it creates a panic throw. Yep. In this case here, it's like, oh my God, I had to get the throw in real fast. And sometimes that can create a scenario where you're going to steal second base.
Always encourage, hard out of the box, harder on the bag, just to see what your options are. Right. And like you said, if you rush a throw and a throw gets overthrown,
fly ball into right center field. They're calling for the tag throw, but he's just going to take a few steps and hold off. They're going to throw behind him, but nothing. 2 away. So same thing, kind of been the story of Frostbite tonight, where putting a lot of balls in the air. And playing with that 4-man field gives him the lack of necessary steps.
Not using their speed to their advantage, giving themselves a chance here. Howlers 1 away here from taking the championship.
There's a good middle shot right over top of the infield. Nobody's jumping and grabbing that ball. Putting runners on the corners with 2 out here. Let's see if they can't get a rally. Only down 10 with 2 out. Seen that happen. I've seen way bigger scores on 2 out than this.
Seen weirder stuff happen in softball games.
That's for sure.
Justin here, bottom of the lineup here.
If he can roll through the top, it could just turn it into a whole different game. And he's going to put it shallow into right center field. Called, and that will be the game. So 3 outs. We've got champions. The Greater Orleans Slopitch League 2025 Howlers. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Well played game. Congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to the Frostbite.
Yeah, let's give them the shout out they deserve for being in the B division all year and then coming up and smashing through the rest of you folks in A.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
As you sit on the sidelines commentating on their game. Great work, Frostbite.
Yeah, great work. And then welcome to the A side because they are permanently going to stay in the A side next season.
Yeah, there was some jokes saying the Howlers need to win this year because there's a good chance Frostbite are going to be the perennial winners for the near future.
They are.
They got the young, they got the youth, the strength, the speed, the knowledge. All they got to do is put it together and tie it together each game. And with a couple years' experience, they're going to be a dominating force for a long time. So,
Maddie, this was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Thanks for coming and joining me. Great work, Jags.